some people get buyer's remorse when buying a home? The answer is yes, and sometimes it's their own fault. Believe it or not, I've seen people relist their properties months after buying it, and there can be a lot of reasons for that. For example, divorces. Sometimes when people buy a home, things happen in their personal life, they get divorced. It's not going to be written on the listing, but that could be a reason. The second thing is the actual condition of the market. Sometimes when people, like what we experience, they buy in markets where money is basically free, interest rates are really low, and then as things change, they're still on variable, the rates go up, they sell because obviously the mortgage payments are a lot more expensive than they originally were. The third thing can be the home's condition, which actually buyers do have the power to be able to get a home inspection done before a deal firms up, so they know the property's condition, so this isn't a concern for them. However, a lot of the times in previous markets where a market's very fast paced and conditions aren't being accepted, a lot of people were forced into purchasing a home regardless of whatever condition it's in because of the fact that so many people are bidding or interested on that home. So that's the type of situation that's not typical, but it does happen, and it has happened over the past few years. Now, the last thing that I do want to speak about, which I do feel is another reason that buyers may be at fault for having buyer's remorse, is not doing their homework on that location or that specific neighborhood. Now, a lot of the times people think when you buy a home, that's the most important thing, but you're actually fooling yourself. That area and that location, that neighborhood, that street, that is just as important as the home that you buy. So people not doing their homework can basically just be not understanding that area, not seeing that area during certain times of the day. For example, if trains go by that area at a certain time, you may want to go back to that house at that time to check these certain things. So those are things that you can do to do homework for a property before you make it firm and official for you owning it. And another thing is the neighbors that are beside you, you really won't get to know until later on. That's something that you really can't do homework on, but that's something that a lot of people should maybe consider, whether it's when you see people outside, asking them about that area, that street, just trying to get to know people maybe beforehand before the deal goes firm. These are just things that you can possibly do with your agent or maybe talk about with your agent to help get you in the perfect home, but not just the perfect home, the perfect area, because that area, like I said, is just as important as the home that you buy. I hope this was helpful, guys. If you guys have any questions or are looking for any properties here in the GTA, reach out to me direct. My name is Anthony Datoma. I'm always happy to help you guys.